The stuff that isn't written about in the Bible that we've never seen, we're just making up.
By very nature of what you just said, Ryan, you're adding to Scripture.
We can simulate choices for Jesus by having him engage in a conversation or not.
So let me ask you on that. On the question of Jesus, did you three agree going into the show of what your image of Jesus was?
I would say no.
Okay.
I would just return us formally to the roles we play. Dallas Jenkins is the creator of The Chosen.
Okay.
I am a screenwriter serving Dallas's his vision. Dallas is the final word in the Jesus that we portray.
Okay.
What we have going for us is that Tyler, Dallas, and I are all three guys linked by the same need. Each one of us needs to wake up and have a connection with God to be alive today. I need it because I have this disease that will kill me in alcohol.
Yeah.
Dallas needs it for his own reasons. Tyler's exactly the same. Each one of us wakes up every day with a need for a connection with Jesus Christ. And so when we have differences about how we see God or how we hear God or how funny God is or how serious God treats certain things, we are united in our devotion to the words on that page. We are serving Dallas's vision, and to have a disagreement slightly about what we think Jesus would have said or and not said in a certain situation feels like a minuscule concern.
Okay.
To the overall service of the truth of the Bible's words and to the historical accuracy of Jesus on earth.
So it sounds to me like the portrayal of Jesus, the way he's portrayed, is largely Dallas's vision of it, which you and Tyler kind of come alongside and support that. Is that a fair way to put it?
Yes, and Dallas has always made space in the writer's room for us to disagree, for us to yes and, for us to share our own takes. We each have an active spiritual life and it's personal to us. So of course it's going to have differences, just like one orange is going to be different from the rest in the bunch. But yeah, the Jesus you see is it comes from Dallas's heart, and he is one of the most thoughtful and generous collaborators. Not only just have I ever worked with, because he's far and away the best, but that I've ever heard of. He is both firm in his direction, and he's open in his honest willingness to listen to a good idea.
What if, have you had any theological differences where you go, Dallas, I hear what you're saying. It's your show. I'm here to support your vision, but man, I just don't see the scriptures that way, and I can't agree to do that. Have you ever encountered something like that?
We have, but it... I'll just qualify. No, not in the way you just portrayed it.
Okay.
We're not so far apart. We each, if we each came in with different takes on that material, we just said we want to show the historical legitimacy of these events. We want to show that the characters the Bible wrote about were real human beings. And so we have something to go off of. The stuff that isn't written about in the Bible, that is on the page of the Bible that we've never seen, we're just making up.
So let's talk about that. How do you answer the question? By very nature of what you just said, Ryan, you're adding to Scripture.
Right. Jesus saying hello or laughing.
Okay.
Those things are not written about either.
Right.
I guess, the way we are approaching it is as honestly and as loyally as we can. Mm-hmm. And if you understand that we are trying to treat those stories in the Bible as honestly and lovingly as we can, you're either along for the ride or you're not.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And there are depictions, red letter depictions, where Jesus, the only utterances are the words in red, and those portrayals are available. Mm-hmm. So this does say we make a pact. Dallas Jenkins, Tyler Thompson, and Ryan Swanson love this book. We love God. We are imperfect, sinning human beings, and we honor God in the truest way that we can.